Okay, so we are talking Omarchy today. For those who do not know, it is a Linux distro put together by David, the creator of Rails, and he has put a lot of effort and love into like all the little things that I mean, I don't even know how many hours he has spent putting this together, and not just the hours that he put getting to read all the docs of Hyperland or whatever, but also putting his knowledge and the way he manages other of his businesses and making this distro a scalable thing, and possibly it will be able to live for long and survive anyone touching the config on their own. And it seems a pretty good project. But in the other hand, what I mean is that it's still Linux. So every time you change a line, a configuration, anything, you have a 50% chance of breaking something on the next reboot. So for everyone believing that this all is kind of like impossible anywhere else, I just want you to I just want to show you that it is doable. Like, not everything, of course, like the theming, the customization that Linux offers cannot be achieved everywhere else, but the functionality, like he's selling this as the perfect developer environment, and I would say probably he's 98.5% correct. But the thing is that if you cannot trust a reboot, I don't know if it's that perfect. So I'm going to show you how to configure your Mac in a way that most of these things that you will see on this video, you can pretty much configure them on Mac. And let's go for it. So we're going to start with a keyboard navigation. The thing is that I would recommend you, it's not 100% necessary, but just not to conflict with any other mappings that the system has, not having to learn or make up, like really architecture your mappings in a way that's very difficult. I would recommend you to download Carabiner Elements. This program, what allows you is to create a combo of key combinations just by hitting a specific key. So I'm just going to open it. It's Carabiner Elements. And in here, well, this is a personal preference. It's just to use the caps lock for the left control. So I would have an easier reach of this key. But what you have to do is go here to complex modifications. And well, add a predefined one, and it's the first one, caps lock to command, control, option, and shift. So once you enable it, I will have it here. Yeah, it's this one. I don't want to modify my old ones. I just changed this because I want to remember. So I would usually do the right command. I don't need two command keys. And once I hit the right command, it will be like if I was hitting all this. I'm gonna just open the keycast thingy, keycaster, yeah. And I don't know if it's, yeah, it's already on. I don't know if you can see it here since my background is pretty dark. But as you can see, once I touched it, everything goes light up. Now I'm just gonna touch the regular command, just one lights up. So that works. I'm just going to delete this one because I don't need it. Actually, for my configuration, I also have the right option. So when I hit it, as you can see, everything lights up except the actual option key. And this one, I just use it for changing applications, moving them from one display to another one. But just so you know that this is doable, now we can start using Raycast. I will also recommend this one. You can do it without Raycast, but this just helps you so much that I would not understand anyone not downloading it. So first, what you need to do is go onto the settings just by hitting Command, comma. That will open here. I'm going to just go for the ones that I will show you first, the ones that I use. I basically have the hyper key, let's call it, is the like this thing that we've just created. I have AS, the most like the most used ones, because my hand is always on the home row. So I can do A for my terminal, S for the browser. So I will go just very, very quickly. By the way, if you're having now a very weird, strange animation, you have to go into the system settings, then search for reduce motion. If you don't turn this off, what happens is this. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, I don't understand anyone just not having brain damage after doing that. So I even have this in here, just in case sometimes I'm doing some web development and I need to see the animations on the website just because of that. Anyways, I'm going to close this. I'm going to go back here and I'm just going to make a new application from here. So things that I already created, for example, he shows how to open web applications like X here, or Grok, for example. I also had it here. So I first show you how to create them. I am going to tell me I don't have GitHub also, so I can create something. Yeah, no, I have it all. Let me go here. I'm going to show my favorites bar, and that's it. Let's try monkey type, okay? So I will go here. I will add to the doc. This one just creates it and puts it on the dock, but you don't really need to have it here, okay? Once it's done, you can just delete it, remove it from the dock, but it's still on your system. So once I go to Raycast and I go into the settings, I will go on monkey type, and I can add I'm just gonna say hyper and 8 just for testing. But if I do hyper 8 now, you see monkey type. This is just an extension that I have. It always happens the first time. Reject, consent. Next time I open monkey type, should not ask me for that much, and I could just start typing or doing my daily whatever I wanted. As you saw, I can open X. I can open, okay, first thing, why X is not opening? Oh, because I don't have anything. I should come here and say X would be X. YouTube can be YouTube. And Grok could be Grok. So now I can do my monkey type, which goes to the applications. It does not open a new window, which is the default kind of behavior on Linux. You know, when you open a terminal with David has it with the super key and the enter. I have it with A. Okay, but I don't want to open a new one. I just want to jump between them. But I'm going to just open the X, Y. Okay, I'm going to turn off Stage Manager, which I will show you now how I do it. I'm going to reject all. I don't know what this is opening. I'm sorry. But the thing is that now I can show you how I have set up some of these key combos to order this. I can swap them sideways. I can have them in thirds, as you can see. Pretty easy. Everything works. The thing is that there are more options which I don't have specifically configured. I will just show you how to do it. Keyboard shortcuts for sure. And then in here, okay, we go into Windows, first into Windows. I will just, I don't know if there's a key combo to expand all this at the same time, but anyways, I'll show you here. I don't usually minimize the windows. They're always opened, or I just close them right away. Fill and center. So let's see if this centers. Okay, center. Usually for other kind of applications, they stay like this, and then you can make it full screen or center, full screen or center. This may be useful for many reasons. Then I don't have the tile left half, which would do, like if I just had one window, I'm just gonna close everything here, bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna just open a Safari window. Then I don't have the tilt to left, but if I hit Hyper H, it does this. If I have two windows and I have Hyper and H, I will have them side by side. So the thing is that, well, first of all, I'm gonna reboot the Keycaster because I just realized I messed it up. Okay, I'm gonna just show you again. System shortcuts. Sorry for this. Okay, Windows, and I closed it way too quickly. So the thing is that this arrange left and right and left, it does pretty much the same as tile left if you just have one window. So I'm just avoiding one key combination here. Okay, I will never have top and bottom, so I don't use it. It's okay if you wanna just do, I don't know, hyper up arrow, hyper down arrow. You can do whatever you want here, but I would also recommend you to not use these ones and do the arrange top to bottom, bottom to top. That will make it. Then I don't have the quarters because I'll never, I mean, I had it set up before. I just never found, I don't like this. Like Hyperland by default, it will open a window and then this window becomes like this. Then you open a new one and then this window comes here. Actually, we can do this. I have that. Sorry, because it's taking this as the third one and this one has like a minimum size. But if I go to the other one, it will do it. The thing is that that one will become this size once I open a new one. Now it wants me to go crazy. I'll go just here. Then if I open a new one, it will get here. And I don't know about you, but if I am even just going to Twitter or something, I just get this little preview that is like, I don't see how I would have any kind of useful information in just these little spaces. So at least what I want is half. So I would like to have half and half. That's how I like to work. But you are free to just go crazy and dive into these options and find out. Okay. The quarters, I have them. I do believe I just put it here for the, I'm going to open a new one, a couple new ones. So I will do this. This is still getting like, I don't want to close it because then I will have to open it and expand this, but you can imagine it will make quarters for all of it. I didn't put the command like the hyper key and Q because I am on macOS 26 and for some reason that gives me a problem. It wasn't giving me any errors in previous versions, so I hope and I guess this will change, as well as changing and cycling through windows. I used to use Hyper and C for cycle. It does not work anymore in macOS 26, but I hopefully in a few weeks when the final release comes out, it will be fixed. Okay. Anyways, that's one thing here. But if we go and we search for macOS tiling window manager, okay, that would work. I'm gonna go this way. Shortcuts. The thing is that they do these things, Apple does this thing where they would show you these on the website, but they are not on the real version. I don't even know if now on this window, move and resize. Okay, so I mean, they might have it here now because I've been configuring them manually. I don't know if you will see this, but if not, you just need to go. We lost it again. Here, keyboard shortcuts, app shortcuts, and in here you just need to create new one. So I would say, for example, top and quarters, and I would do like, let's say I'll go here, I go up, and you see it did it, even though it usually is not on the menu. You just need to put it here as well as any other menu. For example, remove window from set, it also does not appear anywhere. But if you are using a stage manager, as I usually do, actually this is stage manager, so we are already in. The only thing is that I don't think we are in. Now we are. Okay, so the thing is that now that we are here, if we were to be, I don't know, let's try to remove this window from the set. So we cycle through them. I stop when I want, and then it was the R, right? What did I do? Let's see. Oh, fail operation, keyboard shortcuts. Okay. Okay, so I have it open, right? Yeah. What did I choose here? Remove from the list, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the R. Let's see. I mean, if it's failing, like, I mean, I believe me when I tell you that it usually works. So yeah, it is failing at the moment for some reason. So like it will do, like you might have these two windows side by side. You don't want this anymore, but you don't want to close it. You will just get rid of it. It will go away, and then and then it will just disappear, but not being closed. Okay, I don't know why it's not working now. Maybe you can, you know what, I'm gonna just try one little thingy. Okay, up. Since I've updated to the beta version, I just do these things of putting a number and then testing it again. So I see that I have 2. I am in this one right now. I set the number 9. Oh no, on Safari it goes to these ones, so that may be the thing. Also, let's go and let's choose another one that is not a number, like for example the equals. Let's go, and equals also doesn't do it. So I mean, it's like doing this, remove from, okay, it's not even as an option here right now. Yeah, I guess there are some stage manager real problems here. They don't even show here anymore. Okay, usually it's a pretty cool option. Then let's continue. And I do believe here we are done. Yeah, that's about it. So we have pretty much those done. I would also, obviously I didn't mention it before, but you will need Brew to be a cool kit in town. You will just go here, go to your terminal, install it, and all those things. And what happens is that, I don't know if everyone knows about this, but you would usually go like brew install tmax, for example, right? And you will hit enter and it will install it. Things that if you do brew formulae, you get a list of everything that it's in the repo. And if you go and you do brew casks, you get all the applications like VS Code or anything like that. So now there is a funny thing. You need to start just going into your how would you say it, like programming kind of like brain, and you can say brew for formulae column brew casks again, and then you will pipe this, you will sort it, sorry, and then you can FCF, and then once you search whatever you want, you pass some args and you tell it to install it. So now if I hit enter, I get here, I go Tmax, boom, I hit enter, and it starts installing Tmax. And then once I have it, it is installed. Okay, I'm just gonna detach and I'm gonna actually remove it. So we now need to remove it. Actually, I'm gonna show you that I had this thing is here. Sorry, JJ, this one, and I mean, now we're gonna add it to an application and a shortcut, but just so you can see that you can pause here and you can copy both of these. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna junk it because we will need it now. And what I'm gonna do is create a specific application. So now I'm gonna go to Automator. Was that Automator? I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm going so fast sometimes. I will create a new application. In this one, I will call a script. And yeah, bin bash, it's perfectly okay. And I am using Ghosty, so I'm gonna do it for Ghosty, but you can choose whatever you want. So, oh, this is so small, like for real. You need to put this N here, because if not, it will try to make this operation in an open window. So if I have this one open and I don't put the N, it will like fail. It will fail. So it is just a reminder, do it. Then I will tell to open the application Ghosty. I'm gonna pass some args. And this one is just to make sure, because the thing is that if you have a different prompt like Starship or whatever, and you have all my CSH or you don't have anything, this might fail if it does not search on the C profile file that you have on your root folder. So it is just to make sure this will work on any computer. I will just boom. I'm gonna go source and C profile. That's it. And now you put the command that you want. So I had this, the brew list, uninstalled. So if I hit run, it opens a new Ghosty window. It shows me what I have, and since I did install Tmax and I don't want it, I will hit it. It will uninstall it and close the window. So if I now go back here and I say Tmax should be in red, they don't know that command anymore. I'm gonna close this. I'll go back to my Automator, and now when I close this, boom, it will ask me where do I want to save it. I don't believe I have a folder, because I mean for these things, and mostly because I'm telling you I don't use this with a command, I just use an alias. I will create my apps, and I will call this brew uninstall, save, and and then, oh, now I can just go into Raycast, Brew. Okay, I'm gonna close Raycast, and this is the part where if you close Raycast, let's see if it has closed. No, it's still open. I usually have this here. I don't have it anymore, so I'm gonna have to kill it. Not even there. Oh no, sorry. I'm gonna go to the monitor. I'm not gonna use it BTOP here. I'm gonna go for monitor. I'm sorry for this little time. Let's search for Raycast. Once it loads Raycast, I will. This happens like not that many times, but when it does, well, this is what you need to do. Boom. For squid. Okay, now as you can see, it doesn't work anymore. I do believe I have, like, truly, are you telling me? No. Okay, no problem. I'll go here, here, there, and I'll take Raycast. Yep. And now when I go here, I go to the settings, and I can search for brew and install. I can do, I don't know, the minus, for example. And now if I go, you can see it works. If I hit escape, it closes. If I have, I don't know, here something working and I hit the minus, it opens a new window. I will show you that here is my other window, and this one is here. I'm not gonna uninstall anything, but that's the way you do it for, you remember he does it with BTOP, with I don't know if with a file manager or anything like that. I will show you just that it works. Let me just copy, because I forgot to copy before. So for example, here I will have this with BTOP, as you can see, and I will hit enter. It opens a new window. I'll show you that it's in a new window because this is where we executed it. And I'm gonna quit it. I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna do nvim, for example, if you have LazyVim or anything that works with projects. So I mean, that's the way you would be able to also use it. I'm gonna close that. And what else was he doing it with? For example, imagine you were doing it with Jassy. You can do just Jassy, or I have an alias. I will use the alias FF. Okay, so this broke. I'm gonna use Jassy. I don't know. Jassy. As you can see, it worked also. Boom, and it closed the window. So that's the way you can create as many interesting little things as you want, and then make new applications using Automator. And well, that is just, we cover key combinations, and we cover this way of like navigating through Windows, and now how we can create new applications using Safari and the add to dock kind of thingy. I always then forget to remove them from here, but it is okay, it's still working. So I do believe that now we are going to talk about the stage manager just one bit, because I mean, we're trying to reach the perfect development environment. So the thing is that when I am not working, I mean, this might fail because I've been seeing while recording this video that the stage manager is kind of like not working the way I truly want it here, but I have hopes. I am going to just open a system preference, the stage manager, 1 second, just to show you the options that there are. Stage, like really? Now, just need to put the space. So stage manager, it's desktop and a stage manager. Okay, here. So with this option, you already turn it on. And then you can, I used to have this one at a time. This means that, for example, when I have it on and I have Ghosty, if I open new windows of Ghosty, okay, they are now opening in the same like virtual desktop kind of thing that Stage Manager does. If I have it one at a time, I go here and just close two of them. And if I create new ones, I am creating like different, I mean, it should have different ones. I don't know why it got with one here and then one here, and then it's kind of like swapping. Well, I mean, working with beta versions. It doesn't matter. What I wanted to show you is that now I chose to use all at once, because if I am using this, I want to open three of them and do this cool thingy that everyone likes to do. Well, this is the way to do it, to have it on the same window. Sometimes I am researching anything here, like X, I want to open a new window. I will Command End for a new window. I will then do my Hyper L. It is side by side, and when I'm done with this one, I will close it full size, and that's about it. So I don't know, I just find it very useful not to do this and open like a new Stage Manager, virtual desktop, whatever you want to call it. I start finding that it is better just to have it at once. With this Stage Manager, what we save is like we don't need to create 17,000 new virtual desktops right here, making keyboard shortcuts for whatever. I don't know if you've seen the Primeagen's way to work. I mean, like, I don't know, this is the way I want to do it, but just imagine that you can do several different things if you create virtual desktops here. Just up to you. You won't need a Stage Manager, but I just found that it helps me focus very, very much. By the way, you have to turn this off or else you will be seeing this here. And even if you are like you're trying to maximize the window here, every now and then this will break your window, and it is just very, 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 very annoying. I don't know why they keep this option available on the Mac. I also wanted to show you like why I use Safari for my common navigation, and this is something that I actually found while a while back, but it was because of these key combinations that I use. Thing is that if I am in Brave, for example, which also I have a specific, you see, I just use it for development, but I want to go to my first bookmark here. There's no way. I hit this and nothing happens. The second should go to X, the third to Grok, and all of that. The thing is that Safari, even if you don't believe it, I hit one, it goes to my first, you know what it is. Second to X, third to Grok, fourth to Git. Well, we messed it up because we made this shortcuts. Yep, I believe we made the quarters right. Whereas, I mean, I should have recorded this in not demo. I'll go here. Yeah, it's here, but it wasn't coming. I want to. This should always be carabiner. And we went to Windows, Arrange, and then the quarters. That's what I changed it, but it still works with no problem. And now if I go 4, it will go to GitHub. Okay, just so you can see. That avoids me to have to go to hyper X for X, hyper Y for YouTube, and all those things. I just go to the same window, I open whatever I want, I create new tabs, and I go directly to what I need. if I don't hit any other key, obviously. And that's about it. Also, the menu bar, I just don't like it here. So just if you are like me, you would go menu bar, and you will tell it to hide it all the time. Okay, and just for those brave ones, I want to open that, and I'm going to sketchy bar, I believe. I'm going to just full size it. Boom. Yeah. This one is, I will just show you this image. Okay, so you can see you can do this on Mac. Now that you can hide it, the thing is that you can put in its place a virtual menu bar, which you can modify and do all those things. In case you actually want to research this option, I will tell you to go to this person, Linkarsu. Is this one? I don't know what it showed me, any other one, and I'm sure he has a sketchy bar kind of thing. Sketchy. Okay, well, he will have something. Menu bar, a sketchy bar, simple, da 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 da. So he makes videos about NeoVim, about programming, about like having your Mac super configure. And now he started making podcasts, and it's a pretty interesting guy. So in case you want to do that, that's the way. He also interviewed a person who is the developer for Kinda Beam. Yeah. And I'm sorry for the noises if you end up listening to hearing something now. This app helps you be in Beam mode pretty much in any text area that you can imagine. And also he has 3 different apps. Let me go to X. Let me go here. It's whooshy, something like that. Maybe. No. It's not. I mean, I'll go Kinda Beam. Yeah. And we'll probably follow. Yeah, you can see. This one is one of his other applications, and this is for scrolling. I tried them out, and I couldn't get 100% convinced. So just if you want, they're free most of the times in the day, and then sometimes it random stops working. But yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to show you that you can be a cool kid on the Mac and do this kind of things, and be happy with them, not being afraid of using a fancy computer running a common operating system. And well, I just hope you like them. If you for some reason have any ideas, or you've been configuring something on Linux and you are like, hey, I don't know if this can be done on the Mac, and I feel safer rebooting my computer on the Mac, just leave it on the comments. I will just, either I know if it's a doable thingy, or I can just find out if we can make something out. And if not, just thank you for watching till the end, and see you on the next one.